Okay, the MK Thunder are resorting to crowdfunding to save the team. Much like Invicta last month, money woes have hit Milton Keynes. Now, they were as high as a £17,000 shortfall, which in the real term of things doesn't sound like a lot of money, but that's a year's wages to some people. And in British ice hockey, especially at the second level in the National Ice Hockey League, the NIHL, that is the difference between finishing a season and going out of business. It was as high as 17 grand. It's been reduced to 10 by other teams in the National Ice Hockey League structure here in the UK, giving donations out of their own budgets and own gate receipts over last weekend. So, in that respect, I like what I see. There are issues within the hockey family, but on this aspect, they're trying to keep the team going. They basically halved the shortfall overnight. Then the team went public this week on Facebook saying they had this 10 grand shortfall and they are launching a crowdfunding appeal. The funny thing is, Invicta managed to complete their crowdfunding appeal within less than 48 hours of the budget that they needed to continue. Milton Keynes, yes, the gap is bigger, so they double the money than what Invicta did, but I have no worries that they will do this. But it is a worrying turn of events when a second team within a month has to ask for donations to survive. There we've seen massive restructuring since the EPIHL collapsed, and there is the clear haves and have-nots. There's even the have and have-nots in the National League structure. Teams like Streatham and the Raiders are financially well off. Teams like MK, Thunder, and the Invincta Dynamos are not. So there's going to be some massive restructuring next year. I cannot see the NIHL having this North-South Division 1 kind of structure as it is. If the whole Pirates go up to the Elite League, I can see a calls for a return to the old EPIHL similar style structure with, I would say, 8 to 12 teams in that league that can financially compete at that level, because what we're seeing right now is not sustainable and is a broken system. And what I say is this: if it's not sustainable at this level, it will actually have an effect on the Elite League, because the Elite League dips into the player talent on two-way contracts, and players have been found, like Josh Tetlow at the Nottingham Panthers, from the second tier, be it the old EPIHL days, or in this case now the National Division 1 and Division 1 North and South. They are dipping into the playing talent pool of the second tier and promoting players and giving them ice time. This is how Liam Kirk got developed. This is how Josh Tetlow has got up there, Ben O'Connor. They've gone through the second tier, and if the second tier is in this state of chaos, then it will affect the Elite League and its sustainability. So there we go. Milton Keynes Thunder have got to raise £10,000. There will be donation buckets, I believe, at a lot of home games for teams this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So if you are going to a British ice hockey game and you see that bucket saying donate, donate, even if it's a fucking couple of pennies, because without that 10 grand, they won't be able to go past Christmas, and that could throw the whole national Ice Hockey League Division 1 South into complete chaos, because any result that has been had against Milton Keynes Thunder will be expunged, and that will affect where teams stay in the standings. That could mean making the playoffs or not making the playoffs, or where you get seeded, and all sorts of other permutations. Plus, if I look at the fixture list, Bracknell have got to play at the MK Thunder multiple times this season left, and a lot of those games are home games. There's a couple of home games in there, and that means loss of ice time, which means ice rentals still has to be paid because they would have booked it, which means the rink provider loses money, the team loses money. So if MK Thunder go out of business, it actually has a knock-on effect for other teams on their budgets, their profits, their player, their staff wages, the whole lot, because they will be making less money if this team, fails to complete the season. So there we go. Milton Keynes Thunder forced to crowdfund. They need to raise £10,000 before Christmas, and it's this time of year of giving. Let's be festive. Let's give some money. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Place your thoughts below on the situation in British ice hockey. That'd be very interesting from hockey fans, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.